Hey, Marcel! This is kind of random, but do you want to do something for the long weekend? We could go somewhere to escape the rainy weather. Marcel?
Rachel, sorry. I couldn't take a break from work, so I only saw your messages just now. There's a long weekend coming up? I forgot.
There is. You really need to check your calendar more. We haven't gone on a vacation in so long, so we should go.
A vacation just for the long weekend? Do you think that's in our budget? We haven't even planned for a vacation. Plane tickets cost a lot these days, you know?
But we haven't gone anywhere fun at all lately. So let's go somewhere. Go big or go home. I have so many places I want to go. I'm trying to narrow it down to just one, but it's so hard to choose. I want to go to Paris, Italy, Greece, New Zealand, the Maldives, Hawaii, Japan, Guam, Thailand, Prague, Switzerland, Iceland. Oh, I can't decide.
Rachel, I'm sorry, but there's just no way we can go to any of those places.
What? Why? You haven't been taking me out at all lately. Not even for dinner. Surely we have enough money saved up due to your penny pinching. And you even said around this time last year that we should travel together again.
Yeah, but I'm working that long weekend and I can't back out of it. My boss said I had to. Work is really busy lately.
Lame. Why are they making you work on a long weekend? I should talk to your boss. Didn't you ask for the weekend off?
Well, I would've, but there's this really important project that I haven't finished yet, so… And if I do a good job of it, my boss said he can give me a bonus. I had no choice but to say yes. I'm really sorry, Rachel. I know how much you wanted to travel. You've been talking about it a lot.
Wow. So this means that you think work is more important than me?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm working hard for you. I don't want us to struggle financially.
Ugh, there you go, talking about money again. It's all you ever talk about. You're so boring sometimes. You're always saying that we don't have any money, so you're working all the time. You keep saying that we have to save as much as we can and stay on budget. Ugh, I've had enough of it. You haven't been spending any money at all. It's time we actually spend some and go someplace.
I told you I'm sorry. Lots of people save up money before they go on vacations. It takes a lot of time and careful planning. We can't just go on a whim. But there are a lot of reasons not to spend money, don't you think? I mean, costs just keep getting higher and higher. If I get this bonus, then we can go wherever you want. So can you just wait until then? I promise we'll go somewhere nice once we've saved up and planned it all out. And I'll take you to a nice restaurant, too.
Nope, I can't wait. I want to go this long weekend. Claire said that her and Caleb are going to Guam. All my friends are going on a trip this long weekend. And Muriel and Josh are going to the Maldives. This is embarrassing for me.
But you can't really help that your friends are going somewhere. That's about them, not us. Let's keep this about us, okay? This isn't just about you or just about your friends. This is about our finances and our future.
Huh? Are you calling me selfish? Do you expect me to be happy to just stay at home all the time and never go out for food or anything just so we can save a few bucks? And while I'm doing that, all my friends go on nice vacations and brag about it in their stories? Isn't that pathetic?
That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that we need to hold off on going on a trip for this long weekend. That's all. Can you please just wait?
Ugh, enough. I hate when men are this stingy. Ugh, I should have married a rich man. What was I thinking when I married you? You don't need to come home tonight.
Wow, why are you getting so mad about me? Are you being a bit dramatic? And I'm not being stingy, I'm being thrifty. There's a difference. We've saved $1,000 every month thanks to my saving tricks. You're the one who started this. Whatever, you don't understand. Let's both just cool our heads a bit before we talk about this. Rachel! What are these divorce papers all about? I stayed in a cheap motel last night and I saw these papers in the living room when I got home.
Oh, I see you found them. I put them there. It's just as you think. I want a divorce. I like someone else now. I met him at Claire's going-away party.
What? Is this some sort of prank or something?
It's not a joke. I'm serious. I've met someone else. I'm disgusted with you and your treatment of me. I want a divorce. You prioritized your work over me and wouldn't even take me on dates anymore since you're so preoccupied with saving money. And you didn't take me on a vacation last long weekend, which is proof that you just don't care about me anymore. You didn't even take the weekend off for me. And my last birthday present was just from a thrift store. And by the way, you're not even good at saving money.
Huh? Since when do you know about saving money?
I know a lot more than you think. You're the kind of guy who stops trying once he gets the girl. You haven't been putting any effort into our relationship since you keep putting effort into work instead. You can't get away with that. I don't need some deadbeat like you. I'm making a new start with a guy who is nicer and has more money than you. So, bye-bye.
Wait, hold on, Rachel. How long has this been going on? Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
I'm not going to listen to you, so just get over this on your own. I'm sure saving more money will make you feel better. Goodbye, Marcel. Marcel! Why can't I use my credit card? It keeps saying transaction canceled or something. I don't get it. I really need it, you know.
There's no way you can use it. You've maxed it out. Isn't it obvious that your spending habits would do this?
What are you saying? Don't you understand what this means for me? If I can't use my credit card, then I can't buy anything or pay for my move or anything. I found a better apartment in Manhattan.
But why are you using our old credit card anyway? And do you really think you can afford the rent in Manhattan of all places? You left me since you wanted a divorce, didn't you?
Oh, come on. That was just a joke. Since you kept neglecting me, I had to get you to notice. I just wanted you to think about it and change.
You joked about getting a divorce? Do you know how crazy that sounds? And what do you mean by change?
I mean, you would always complain about not having money and that you were so busy. I got so sick of it. I wanted you to realize what you were doing.
Aren't you missing the point here? I'm the one who's been working hard and saving money when you haven't. So, who do you think needs to change? Also, aren't you on vacation right now? Looks like you're having a great time in Hawaii. Wow, it shows that you even spent $1,500 in one day. What are you doing over there? Oh my god. It's only been a week and you've already spent so much. Using someone else's credit card for something like this is just unbelievable.
Well, this is all because you wouldn't take me on a vacation. Whatever, let's get back to the point. Hurry up and let me use the credit card. I don't want any more embarrassment when I try to buy something here. If I can't use the card, then I can't even get home. And I barely have any money on me. Does this mean you're okay with me just not coming home?
Nope, that's a big no-can-do. Why do I have to let you use my money?
Because you're my husband!
But I'm actually not. Have you forgotten that we got divorced?
No, we haven't. What are you saying?
I handed in those divorce papers the day after you left. We aren't married anymore.
What? You turned them in? Why would you do that? Are you crazy?
You told me you wanted me to divorce you. And to be honest, I was getting sick of it all. I've been working myself to death just for you and your parents. And then you stab me in the back.
Oh, come on. I didn't stab you in the back. Stop being so dramatic. And why are you talking about my parents?
There's no way you forgot. About a year ago, your dad asked me to give him a loan to help his business. And you were there and agreed to it, don't you remember? I gave him $5,000 the first month. Then every month he wanted more. That's why we couldn't spend much money on travel or anything. I told all of this to you and you said you understood. How could you forget something like that?
Oh, I think I kinda remember.
When you were asking to go on vacation last long weekend, I told you that there was no way we could. And yet you still didn't bring this up. You forgot, didn't you? No matter what excuse you give, I know it's because you didn't want to blame your dad for all of this. You could never admit that we don't have much money because of all your shopping sprees. I had a lot of things to say to you, but I bit my tongue. You said that I didn't earn much money, and that I was stingy and a deadbeat for saving money and not taking you on a vacation.
Wait. I did really just forget. And I didn't mean all of that.
You forgot? But you told me that you liked someone else and wanted a divorce. You even left with the divorce papers on the living room table. And then you used my credit card for your own vacation. And got mad at me when you maxed it out. You really called me a stingy deadbeat, too. Unbelievable. Who do you think you are, Princess Rachel?
You've got this all wrong. I'm sorry. I really just forgot.
I don't think this is something you can just fix with a sorry. All of this is your fault. I said that we couldn't go and that we needed to save money and that I was busy with work. And yet you still went ahead and used my credit card. This all happened because I gave you my hard-earned money and kept supporting our failing relationship. And you complained a lot about how I was helping out your family. You knew I was supporting your dad's business this whole time.
I'm sorry. I really just forgot all about it. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really sorry. Can we just go back to the way we were? I didn't mean all those things I said.
You don't need to keep apologizing. I already signed and sent in the divorce papers. All your stuff is at your parents' place. And I've already moved out and took care of all the odds and ends. Oh, and also, I talked to your dad about the money I've been lending him, and we've got it all figured out.
Hold on. You shouldn't have sent in the divorce papers. I don't want to get divorced.
I'm telling you, I've already finished the whole divorce process.
Yes, but it's all invalid since I don't want to get a divorce.
Even though you signed the divorce papers? You're the one who gave those to me. There's no way anyone will believe that you didn't want to. And the papers have been received and our assets have been split up. We're already strangers.
Wait, can you please just forgive me? I don't want us to be strangers.
But I'm telling you that we've already divorced. I'm not going to accept your apology. It's over. Can you please just pay our last month's rent? The landlord keeps emailing me about it.
No! Wait, I don't have any other credit cards. I can't pay the rent. Can't we just talk things out? Please, just come here. I can't get home since I can't use my credit card.
Wow, just how shameless are you? You really think I'm going to bail you out of your Hawaii vacation? I don't have time for this. You said that you found someone else anyway, so why don't you just ask him to help? And you said that he's nicer than me and more worthy of your time, right?
But there's actually no one. I made that all up to make you jealous. So please just forgive me. I promise I won't do this again.
Wow, you lied to me about meeting someone else? Don't you know how much that hurt me? I've already told you how I feel. I don't really care about your feelings now. Take care, Rachel. I hope you learn from this. After that, I blocked Rachel's number and all my social media accounts. As for her, she had to ask her parents to go and get her. I got a phone call from her mother. She kept apologizing for everything that Rachel did. After that, her father told me that he kicked Rachel out of the house and told her to go back to our old apartment. And of course, the landlord was mad at her for not paying the rent and said that he won't give a reference for when she applies to other apartments. She was so shocked she had a mental breakdown. She was in denial, and she even came to my office and told them she was my wife with a big smile on her face as if she wanted to drop off my lunch or something. The receptionist refused to let her in, so Rachel got so mad she slapped her. The security guards de-escalated the situation and took her to the police station. Yet again, her parents had to go get her, and apparently she lives with her aunt and uncle now. She had to apologize to her parents and beg for forgiveness. She was such a bad daughter. I'm surprised they forgave her. I'm going to take some time to reflect on my relationship with Rachel before I start dating again. At the very least, I never want to cause trouble for my parents like she did. At the end of all of this, I think I'm a much better person, and I'm glad I did the right thing.
Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my gosh, Sabrina! Is it true? Did you get married again? I heard he's going to be the next president of some big company. Could it be true?
Hi, Tina.
It's not that big of a deal. It's true he's going to be president of his company soon, but it's not that big of a company. I don't think it's anything quite like what you are imagining. But still, you get to be the head of a company's wife! You've done well for yourself for it to be a second marriage. That's wonderful. I have to admit, I'm a bit jealous. How did you manage to pull that off? What's your secret? I've got to know.
Would you do me a solid and not talk about it like that? It sounds kind of cheap when you put it that way. We met through work. We were colleagues, but we had some chemistry. There was a spark we couldn't ignore. That's how it started.
But surely you were hoping to be some big shot's wife, right? You can't tell me that wasn't what you wanted.
To be frank, I didn't know he was going to get that promotion until after he proposed to me. I didn't know anything about it at all.
Oh, really now? How could you not know? Wait, I think I get it. You pretended not to know so he wouldn't think that's all you were after. I can see that. That's pretty clever. I'll have to remember that.
It's nothing like that.
Fine. I'll go along with it if that's what you want. Our kids have been in the same play group for ages. You'll be sure to invite me to the wedding, won't you?
Wedding?
I'm sure it'll be a big one. You'll probably have a really fancy wedding with a ton of guests. Right? Of course you will. If you're marrying someone that important, you've got to have a big wedding.
Well, we were thinking about having a ceremony, but we were planning on keeping it really small. We were thinking to just have our closest family there. You know, something private. I apologize, but I wasn't planning on inviting any friends or acquaintances.
Seriously? Doesn't that feel a little stingy to you? It does to me.
I guess some people might feel that way. I hope we don't offend anyone. We've both been married once before. We talked about what felt right for us, and we both thought something small and more intimate with just our family would be perfect for us.
But that's not true at all. You've invited Rita from the HOA. I heard you two talking about it. I know you invited her. I know your kids play together and are in the same class, but my kid is in class with them too. Why aren't you going to invite me? You should.
Rita is my sister-in-law. That's why she's coming.
Really?
Yes. She's my little brother's wife. I'd call that close family, wouldn't you agree?
I hadn't realized she was your sister-in-law.
I thought most of the other kids' parents knew that. I guess you missed it?
Yeah, I guess I had.
To tell you the truth, I haven't invited any of the other moms from our kids' class. So I'm really sorry, but I wasn't planning on inviting you either. It isn't personal. Really. We are just keeping it to family.
Fine. I'll bring you some Tupperware.
Huh? Tupperware?
Yes, Tupperware. I want you to bring me some kind of expensive, tasty food. I don't care what you pick. Just make sure it's something elegant and delicious. If you do that, I can find it in my heart to forgive you. Maybe steak for the main course? Whatever it is you serve at the wedding. I'm sure it will be delicious.
I'm sorry, I don't see how I can possibly do that.
Seriously? You won't even do that much?
It's just not allowed. The reception hall doesn't let anyone take any food to go. It's a hygiene issue. They don't want anyone possibly getting sick if the food wasn't immediately refrigerated after being served. I believe it may actually be a law.
You're kidding me. Come on, even just a little bit would be fine. Just a few bites.
They're good enough to let us use their space and provide the food. The service so far has been wonderful, and they've helped us plan everything. I couldn't break the rules. It wouldn't be right.
I can't believe you won't even try. You're such a stickler. Why are you being so stingy?
Stingy? Me?
It's your fault your last marriage even fell apart. If you hadn't cheated on your last husband, you'd have never gotten divorced in the first place. Then you'd never have met this guy. What a joke.
What are you talking about?
It's the only reason you're so lucky now. You get to be a rich and important businessman's wife. The least you can do is share your good fortune with the people around you. But no, you just want to keep it all to yourself. Stingy, selfish. If you keep this up, you won't have many friends for very long. Don't you see that?
One wouldn't hurt, I suppose.
Oh, really?
It all makes sense now. Up until now, I didn't understand why you always look down your nose at me and talk to me like I was some kind of bad person or something. I see there's been a big misunderstanding. That's the source of the trouble.
Yes, of course. Obviously, that's what happened. Well, I have some errands I need to get to now. I'll talk to you later.
Are you for real?
Sabrina! It seems like I can't get a hold of you lately. I don't think I've seen you in a while. I feel like the only thing I even know about your wedding is the name of the groom and that you're having this ceremony today. Looks like I might have gotten here just in time. Or am I late? Wow! So you're having it here? At this reception hall? This seems like a pretty nice place. So is this where you are having the ceremony too? I've decided I want your new husband for myself. I deserve him. When he and I get married, we are definitely using this place though. It's beautiful. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, Sabrina. Your groom didn't show up, did he? You've had to stop the wedding before it even got started. How horrible and embarrassing for you. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I got in the way. You know, right? It's just like I told you before. I've decided I deserve your groom more than you do. I've taken him for myself. Do me a big favor, will you? Don't come looking for him. Go ahead and give up now, because he's totally mine. Good luck with that whole single mother thing. I'm sure you're tough enough to handle it.
Tina? I've been incredibly busy all day. I haven't had a chance to look at my phone a single time since this morning. I have to ask, you said you were taking my new groom. What did you mean by that?
Oh, there you are. I was wondering what had happened to you, Sabrina. It certainly took you long enough. You're too late. I've already gotten, how shall we say, all tangled up with your groom a dozen times.
I am sorry, I don't understand what you are trying to say. What are you getting at? I don't get you at all.
I figured you would have some questions. I can answer them for you as they come. The man you were planning to marry today, he's actually my old boyfriend.
Huh? Your old boyfriend?
It wasn't long after I heard you were getting married that I saw you. You were walking with him, all friendly. I knew his face immediately. It was my ex. I was so shocked. I couldn't believe my eyes. So I did some snooping and checked up on him. That's when I found out that my old boyfriend's dad had retired. He was going to inherit the company from his dad and become the president. I had no idea that was happening. That's when I knew I had my chance. I could be the one marrying the important businessman. I could be the trophy wife and lead a life of luxury. So I made sure to track down your wedding today. I looked high and low, but I found the reception hall.
I don't think that's normal, Tina. That's honestly pretty creepy. And terrible.
It's too late to raise the alarm now. The wedding didn't even happen. Stopped right in the middle of everything, I'm sure. You must be so embarrassed.
Not at all.
You're such a little liar. You expect me to believe that? Even now? When I'm wrapped up in hotel sheets while your groom is taking a shower? You should know, we are in the hotel that's connected to the venue. So while you were downstairs looking for him, I was upstairs having him.
Excuse me?
Of course he's still here. And he isn't going anywhere. You can count on that.
I'm sorry, but wait just a minute. Aren't you married? You have a husband, don't you? I don't remember hearing anything about you getting divorced. Am I mistaken? Did I miss something?
Don't be so hard on yourself just because all the men want me.
That's not what I meant. I'm saying you're cheating. You got the facts mixed up and thought I had cheated on my ex-husband, so you treated me like crap. You were so rude and so mean to me about it. And now you're cheating? You have some nerve.
Yeah, it is what it is. Although I do pity you. You've lost your meal ticket now. No more cushy life, no more trophy wife future. I really do feel sorry for your loss. But you know how fickle a heart can be, don't you? Why don't you give up like a good little girl and move along?
I don't know how to tell you this, but my wedding went off without a hitch. Everything was perfect. I couldn't have asked for a more meaningful ceremony.
Huh?
The ceremony is over, as is the reception. We are actually on the way to drop off our marriage certificate at the courthouse.
What are you talking about?
Tina, who on earth are you in a hotel room with? Who did you just cheat with?
Oh, sure. I see what you were trying to do. You think you can trick me. Look, I gotta go. He's calling for me again. Bye-bye now.
Wait, Tina! Seriously! Who are you with?
Hey, Sabrina. Long time no talk. I thought you should know that your ex-fiancé and I are getting married. He's my fiancé now. I haven't seen you in such a long time. I never run into you anymore. I just wanted to let you know what had happened. I thought you had a right to know. My divorce from my current husband is moving along nicely and should be finalized any day now. Before you know it, I'll be married and living the sweet life. I'm so happy.
Oh, hi there, Tina. It has been a while, hasn't it? There's a pretty good reason you haven't seen me lately. Since I got married, I moved in with my husband. He had a nice house. It made sense for me to move in with him. I'm not in the neighborhood anymore.
What?
Also, I went ahead and moved my kids to a local school near our new home. It's been great for them. I was a little worried about how they would handle a transfer, but they seem really happy. I don't really ever go over to the old neighborhood anymore. To be honest, I don't see any reason that we would bump into each other ever again.
What the heck are you talking about? You didn't get married. You couldn't have. I stole your man. He's mine now. I would know if you two were married.
I already told you we got married. The wedding was the perfect small ceremony we had hoped for. We turned in our paperwork the same day. I have our marriage license in my house. I still have no idea who on earth you are with. Who are you talking about?
What do you mean who? Richard.
Richard?
Duh. He and I go way back. We were in school together in high school. We were even in the same class. When we were juniors, we dated for about 5 months.
Yeah. I know who you are talking about. That's my brother-in-law.
What? Brother-in-law?
So that explains it. We were wondering where he disappeared to during the wedding. He was sneaking off with you.
I don't understand. What are you saying?
I'm saying that Richard is my husband's twin brother. My husband is Ian.
Twin brother?
Yes, they're fraternal twins. You could say that they do look a good bit alike, but honestly, they are completely different people. I know it's been a really long time since you were dating. I'm not surprised you made a mistake, but it is what it is now. But cheating is wrong. I can't believe you.
Wait just a moment. It is Richard that is inheriting the business, isn't it? They may be twins, but he's still the older brother, right?
I'm afraid not. Ian is the one that's taking over. To be perfectly honest with you, Richard is always getting into trouble. He's a little bit childish and never got his act together. Things got so bad that his parents actually haven't let him come home in more than 8 years.
What? Have they disowned him?
Not exactly, but he isn't welcome either. We were actually afraid it was going to be a problem at the wedding. We were a little worried he was going to pull one of his stunts and ruin things. He always makes it hard for the family to get together. In the end, nothing happened. My heart was absolutely pounding, and I was wondering if something was going to happen. When I didn't see him at first, I was wondering if he was up to something. But that's it. He did come to the wedding. But then when he ran into you, he couldn't help himself. He's so impulsive and always gives in to his whims. He must have just done what he wanted to do instead of coming and sitting through the ceremony. You should know, from what I hear, Richard is in a lot of debt. I don't think he has a penny he hasn't already spent.
Huh?
Things are going to be tough for you from now on. I can't even begin to imagine what it'll be like.
You're lying! Please tell me you're lying! Sabrina! Tell me what I should do! I don't have any money! The divorce went through, but I didn't get awarded any alimony. I didn't get a dime. And after all the lawyer's fees and the money I spent leaving him, I don't have any money at all. Now I owe. I just knew that if Richard was taking over the business, he would be making big bucks. I'd be able to pay for everything and more. I hired the most expensive lawyer I could find. I stayed in a gorgeous hotel after I left my husband. I spent so much money because I was so sure I could pay for it later. I've made a terrible mistake. I don't know where Richard gets money. I have no idea how he gets by at all. But when I asked him for help paying my bills, he just laughed at me. He told me I had to figure out how to pay for it myself and that it wasn't his job to cover for me. He juggles a ton of debt but somehow squeaks by. But he doesn't have any money for me. And to make things worse, he doesn't just have debt. He has a bunch of other girlfriends. When I told him I needed some money, he dumped me. And my ex-husband doesn't want anything to do with me anymore. I asked him to take me back and he almost laughed in my face. He's got full custody of the kids. He's moving with them. His parents won't talk to me. My parents basically won't talk to me either. Everyone is upset with me. They won't answer my calls. They won't help me out. I don't have a single person I can count on right now. I'm all alone. I have no one. And I'm going to have to come up with all that money on my own now. I'm already getting calls from bill collectors. Sabrina, what do I do? You must know. Tell me what I should do. Sabrina? Come on, Sabrina. Answer me. Don't just leave me on red. Answer me.
The notifications just kept coming.
My phone was buzzing so much I thought that surely there must be some kind of emergency. And that's when I saw Tina's pleas. While I couldn't help but feel bad for her, I also knew she had done this to herself. And even more than that, I knew that nothing good could come from keeping her in my life. Messenger was one of the only ways she could possibly find me anymore, so I chose to block her. It seemed like the smartest and safest thing to do at this point. After that, even more strange things happened. Richard made the mistake of taking money he had no business taking. If you know what I mean. He's been missing ever since. There's a rumor that that's why he disappeared, but it is hard to say for sure. We still don't know what happened to him or where he went. Tina, on the other hand, was asking everyone she knew for money. She constantly had her hand out, and she wasn't even polite about it. She alienated her friends and lost them just like she lost her family. I hate to say it, but I've heard that she works the streets now. She's been seen with different men every single night, going into the seedy hotels over by the train station. I wish he hadn't taken up such a dangerous job. I hate what has happened to her. But I also don't want to get involved. She already tried to hurt me and my family. I can't trust her ever again after what she tried to do to me. Instead, I've chosen to move on and try to forget her. I think it's for the best. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more great content.
Hey, Christina, are you there? I need to talk to you right away. Do you have a day off from work today or something?
Oh, hello, Britney. How's it going? Oh, yes, I'm not at work today. Is there something that I can help you with?
Wow, really? You're not? An old cleaning lady like you actually gets time off from work too? Wow, I'm actually surprised to hear that.
Well, yeah, of course I get time off from work. If people were working in an environment that didn't give you days off, it would be illegal.
Oh, honey, that's not what I was talking about at all. I just think that it's crazy that even a person like you with such a low-paying job gets to have days off. You get what I'm trying to say, right?
I have no idea what you're trying to insinuate, Britney.
How could you not understand? You're just some old cleaning lady that does meaningless work. Of course you can't do anything more than just cleaning up after everyone else. You're the bottom of the career chain. So I was surprised before when you said you have a day off work. Now do you understand what I'm saying?
That's really hard for me to listen to that type of insult. I try my best with what I've got in my life. You don't need to be so cruel to people who have to do these types of jobs.
Oh, come on, Christina. I never said anything wrong though, did I? No, because it's true. Having to clean for a living is such a low job. There's really no job that's lower than that in our society.
Are you kidding me, Britney? Is that what you really think? Let me guess, you'd never had to clean or tidy up anything in your life. If that's true, your attitude doesn't surprise me.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with saying what I want to an old cleaning lady like you.
So you never helped out your parents when you were a kid? And I heard you live by yourself outside the city, right? Surely you must clean up after yourself?
Yeah, and what about it? Where are you going with all this? Stop rambling.
My point is, if you don't clean at all, do you really just live in your own filth?
Are you kidding me, Christina? Of course I keep my place and everything around me neat and tidy and make everything spotless.
Well, then don't turn around and tell me that cleaning for a living is such a crappy job. Everyone has to clean in some way to keep things going. The only difference is that whether cleaning is classed as a job or not.
Are you kidding me with all this? I didn't message you so I could hear your TED Talk on cleaning. I don't care.
Did you message me because you picking on the old cleaning lady would relieve your stress?
I don't get what you mean at all. I'm not stressed.
Okay, I see. You're not stressed, so you just pick on people to feel powerful. Is that it? Do you really think that it's your right to be able to call someone lower than you just because of their job?
Well, I'm higher up than you, so isn't it my right to point that out?
Well, you might need to be careful with what you're saying. I heard you're still in your trial period at the office. You really should focus on doing your best at your job. I bet that's what your boss cares about the most. Just do your job and you'll have no problems.
Seriously? That's a rich thing to say coming from some cleaning lady.
Well, okay, be that way then. It won't get you far, trust me. Let's both do our best at our jobs and focus only on that.
You think anything you say is gonna make a difference in how I'm seen at work? What do you think you're trying to do? You're such a pathetic little cleaning lady. You're so annoying. Hey, Christina, are you there? Listen up, okay? We're having a company-sponsored party soon.
Oh, yeah, the 50th anniversary party, right? Yeah, I know all about it.
Oh, really? People actually tell the cleaning staff these sorts of things?
Your company is just one of my company's clients. We're excellent business partners, so of course I know all the details. All of the upper management and the people in charge have all been invited to the party.
Wait, so you're a cleaning lady that works for a cleaning company, right?
Didn't you know that already?
I thought you worked for us directly.
Oh, is that so? Well, maybe you should be paying more attention to what's happening around you. I would recommend that you change your perception for future conversations. You clearly don't know what you're talking about.
Why should I listen to you? Anyways, don't you think you should avoid any parties?
Why would I want to do that?
Well, it's just you're only a cleaner. You would just be embarrassing yourself by going.
You think I shouldn't go because of my job.
That's what I said, isn't it?
I'm a cleaner. I get it. What's so wrong about that?
Well, as a cleaner, you should understand what your position is in society. Well, we've been through this.
I've been formally invited to the party. It would be rather rude if I didn't show up.
You were personally invited? That's gotta be a joke, right?
Look, I don't want to hear any more insults about my job. Is that all you wanted to talk about?
Yes, I guess so. But I'm not finished.
Well, I most certainly am. So if you'll excuse me, I have more important things to do.
Are you kidding me? Isn't this just so weird, right? Why would the old sad cleaning lady come to my company party? I don't get it at all. Didn't I tell you that old cleaning ladies like you should avoid parties like this? You know that you're just humiliating yourself, right? I don't believe for a second that you were personally invited. You just couldn't resist crashing the party, could you? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Why are you talking to my company president? You can't be on such good terms, right? Do you think you can walk over me? Are you trying to buddy up with him and take him for yourself? It's so repulsive that a cleaning lady would try and do that. That was my plan. I'll make you pay for this. Just you wait. Wow, that was really hilarious. I can't believe I did that. Just when all the staff were gathering, boom! I threw that whole bucket of water on you. I couldn't have asked for more perfect timing. I feel so refreshed now.
What is the meaning of all of this, Britney? You being so cruel to me isn't gonna get you anywhere.
As you're only just an insignificant little cleaning lady, I wanted to point out to everyone the cheek you had in showing up at our party. No cleaner should be at a party as fancy as this. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't belong here. Also, I wanted to punish you for trying to steal away my chance of marrying the president. So now that your dress is so wet, why don't you go and wipe the toilet bowls? They need a bit of attention, am I right? Once you're done with that, you need to leave, you pathetic little cleaning lady.
Well, since I'm soaked in water, I can't go back into the venue. There would be puddles of water everywhere if I did that.
Exactly. So that's why you need to leave. So just go and never show your face at another party again.
You have no idea what's going to happen now, do you? This is all going to come back and bite you.
Your insults are weak, old lady. You can't touch me. Now don't come to any more company parties or you'll have more water thrown on you. Bye-bye now. What the heck is going on right now? Why am I getting kicked out? I didn't do anything bad. I was told I'm going to be punished or there's going to be an investigation about me or something. How can this be?
Well, it would be very odd if you thought that you wouldn't be kicked out in that situation.
But why? It's not like I did anything dangerous. I only threw water at you.
Yeah, you did. Actually, you threw water onto the president of your company's business partner.
Huh? No way, that's not possible. You're the president? You're lying.
I don't lie, Britney. I'm the president of the cleaning company partnered with the company you work for. We do the cleaning work in your company's building.
Are you seriously kidding me right now? But this can't be true. You're just the old lady trying to seduce my company's president. I should be rewarded for my heroic efforts. That's why I went to my president to explain everything.
So you thought that going to the president about all this would be your chance to get some brownie points?
Well, I expected that, but instead he got really mad and kicked me out of the party. I have no idea what brought this on. Why would he do that? I thought I was doing him a favor by getting rid of you.
I guess I should tell you one more thing. Your company president is married with children, so you won't be wooing him anytime soon.
He's actually married? I didn't hear anything about that.
Probably because you weren't listening. I'm sure it's been mentioned. You probably just interrupted whoever told you. You talk about nothing but yourself.
How dare you? You've got no right to talk down to me.
Well, nothing gets through to you otherwise.
You've got a lot of nerve. Who do you think you are?
I told you, I'm the president of one of your company's business partners. Oh yeah, and I'm also married to your president.
No way, you're married? To my president? What are you even saying? This can't be right. You're just a good-for-nothing cleaning lady, though.
Well, let me try to explain more simply. Your president is married to an old cleaning lady.
How could you possibly be my president's wife? I don't get it. You only clean for a living.
And you still don't fully listen to what people are saying. Oh well, I tried.
This is an absolute outrage. I've been put on unpaid leave pending an investigation. How could this be? You can't seriously be married to my president. How could you? I don't understand any of this.
I guess I can explain it to you. Originally, I had no plans to be in charge of the cleaning at my husband's company. But some of my employees who were cleaning there quit recently. There were complaints coming that some of the employees at your company were treating my cleaning staff badly. I took it upon myself to see how things were going by taking charge of operations. I learned there was a new employee named Britney who was treating the cleaning staff badly and had a really bad attitude towards them for no reason at all. Not only that, she apparently had some skeezy plan to seduce the president, even though he was married.
What? You went undercover to find all this out? That shouldn't be allowed.
You've created such a toxic environment for my husband. He doesn't need that.
But I just wanted to be superior.
That's so despicable. Anyway, you showed your true colors to everyone when you threw water on me. That's why you were kicked out of the party. Now you're on leave pending investigation, and then depending on those results, which will include reports written by me and my other employees you've been bothering, my husband will decide what to do with you.
They're not gonna fire me, are they? If I'm forced to leave here, I don't know what I would do.
It's not up to me, but I can say that whatever happens, you brought this on yourself. For now, please just wait until your fate has been decided.
But I can't get fired over just pouring water on someone. You can't let this happen to me. Put a good word in with your husband for me, will you? Christina, are you there? Come back and help me this instant. Did you just block me?
One week later, Britney was officially fired. The next day, Britney's parents came to my company to apologize to me in person. My husband requested compensation for her throwing water at me during the company party. He asked for the cost of the dress, as well as an extra fine for emotional distress caused by that embarrassment and all of the messages she'd been sending me. For the time being, her parents will pay the full amount, and even if it takes a long time, Britney will pay them back. Nowadays, Britney works like a horse every day under the strict supervision of her parents.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, Amy, would you seriously hurry up with the divorce agreement so I can be with my new girlfriend already? Jeez.
Why do you have to speak to me this way? I've been nothing but calm and understanding considering you cheated on me right after our wedding and you haven't come home for at least 2 weeks. And then I saw the divorce papers in the mailbox. Don't you think what you're doing is insane?
It's not insane. How could you say that? Look, it's just the way it is now. It was destiny that I was to have an encounter with a drop-dead gorgeous woman at our wedding.
And that's an excuse for what you did? For sending me lewd pictures of you and this girl together? What sort of crazy person would do that to someone they just got married to?
Ugh, whatever. You can say whatever you like, I don't care. Penny and I are in love and it's the real deal. She's shown me more love in this short amount of time than you ever have since we got together. Now hurry up with the divorce paper so I can be with Penny.
Ah, so your lover's name is Penny. I see.
Yes, Penny is a beautiful name, isn't it? She's a beautiful young lady who attends one of the most elite universities in the country. She's much younger and prettier than you. I don't know what I ever saw in someone 7 years older than me.
Man, you're such a whiny little man. Stop being so annoying, Sheldon. I have no interest in hearing about your lover. If you want to get a divorce and live with your little Princeton princess, then so be it. We'll get divorced then.
What, really? You're actually going to give me what I want for a change?
Yes, but you need to take responsibility for some things. You need to take care of these things properly or this will come back to bite you.
Okay. What responsibilities are you talking about? Look, I just want to be done with you.
Okay, well, along with the alimony, I think it's only fair if I receive the full amount needed to pay for the wedding expenses.
Huh? You want me to pay the whole amount for the wedding? Are you kidding me? Hasn't the wedding venue already been paid for?
Well, if you want that wedding to not exist anymore, you need to take responsibility for what you've done by ditching me right afterward. You need to pay so we can forget it all happened. Then we'll have no problems.
That's not fair at all.
Both of us got married, so 2 people split the expenses, Sheldon. The amount I paid covered both of us, so you need to pay your half to me. Your parents also know about what you owe, so you can't run away and not pay me.
Are you serious? My parents are in the loop about this too? Jeez, okay, all right, fine.
Not only that, I think you actually ought to pay for the whole thing. I ought to be compensated for wasting my time on someone who calls me an old hag and cheats on me.
What? I'm not doing that. You can't just make all of these decisions without me. I'm not paying you a cent. Crap, this can't be happening. I went to pay for all the money you asked for in one lump sum and all my savings are gone. How can I have no money, even though I work for one of the biggest firms in the country? And on top of that, because I invited some of my coworkers to the wedding, the news of about why we're getting divorced is spread all over the office like wildfire.
Honestly, you've brought this on yourself. Don't come crying to me about not being able to afford anything and being stuck in your job. I'm not your wife, remember?
Well, I can't complain to Penny. She's having a rough time herself. Her parents were so angry when they heard she was with me while I was married, and they're threatening to disown her. How can they be so cruel to her just for being with the man she loves? If they really abandon her, she won't be able to take over her family business.
Well, at least her parents seem to have some morals, unlike their daughter.
Man, I don't know if I can continue the relationship if her parents disown her.
You're unbelievable.
Hey, Amy, it's been a while since we last talked. I tried calling you, but obviously you didn't pick up. I need to talk to you. It's urgent. Your parents' house is wheelchair-friendly, right? From this weekend, I'll be living there, so I need a room for myself to be able to move around freely.
I don't understand what you're talking about. We're divorced. You shouldn't be anywhere near my parents' house.
Well, I need some help. I've actually had a bit of an accident. I'm going to be moving in a wheelchair for the rest of my life.
What happened?
Penny and I went for a drive in the mountains. We took a corner too wide and we were going too fast. So off the mountain road we went. Well, the result of that is I'm now in a wheelchair.
Oh, wow. That sounds really terrifying. Well, I guess you'll have to live differently from now on. It must be hard to get around in a wheelchair, especially if some places aren't wheelchair accessible.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been out and about. Up until now, Penny has been taking great care of me. But the thing is, it seems like the deadline for the alimony has passed and now the interest has increased to a ridiculous amount. Penny took one look at those bills and decided she was through. She left me.
Sounds like you two really deserved each other.
Anyway, I can't afford to pay you.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. We're divorced and you owe me that money, so…
Yeah, but I just can't pay. I had to quit my job because I was in the hospital for so long. This accident has changed everything for me, especially physically and financially. I'm unemployed, so now I have no income. But then I remembered. You can help me out, Amy.
I don't think I can. Sorry.
Of course you can. I really need your help. You're the only one I can count on. Please, I'm begging you to help me out here.
I don't get why you're talking to me when you have Penny. She's there. We're divorced. Don't you understand that? Why should I help you?
Well, I thought we could get back together. I'm completely helpless without you.
Wait, what? We're divorced, Sheldon! Why would I take you back after all the awful things you said to me?
I know, I feel so bad about all that. But if you take me back, I can live in a wheelchair-accessible home. And you make good money so I can afford to live off of you. So, what do you say? Will you please take care of me for the rest of my life?
Have you lost your damn mind?
No. My body might not work, but my brain certainly does. I need your help. What don't you understand?
After the way you've treated me in the past and leaving me for another woman after just marrying you? No! There's no way I'm taking you back.
You think abandoning me just because it's a hassle to move me around in a wheelchair is okay? Come to think of it, you never came to visit me while I was in the hospital.
Today was the first time I even heard about your accident. Stop involving me in things that happened after we got divorced. It has nothing to do with me.
But I really need your help. You're the only person that I have.
If you're in a wheelchair, you should be able to get help from the government or even volunteers who take care of people like you.
But there's no one that can look after me like you. You're my wife.
We're already divorced. I'm not your mother. I'm not your wife. I have no connection with you anymore.
Please, I want to be with you again. I've missed you so much. I still love you.
Are you being serious right now? There's no way I want to get married to you again.
Why not? I really need you, Amy.
Are you deliberately ignoring my messages or something? I already explained this to you.
But I don't understand what you're saying. I really need your help. I can't live in a wheelchair by myself.
Look, I can imagine how difficult it is to be in a wheelchair, but it's no reason to force me to marry you again. I'm not helping you. I'm not marrying you. I don't want to be anywhere near you. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. What are you playing at, Sheldon? My mother just told me that you're at my parents' house with a moving van full of your stuff. What are you trying to pull here?
Oh, Amy, it's you, thank God. Your mother won't stop yelling at me and she won't let me in the house. I have all my stuff ready, but no one will let me in.
And rightly so. You're not moving into my parents' house. Get away from there. You're not welcome.
I need to live in a wheelchair-accessible home and your parents' house is perfect. Are you here? Come out.
Why would I be there? I don't live there, and neither do you. You don't have any right to just move into my parents' house.
I thought after we got divorced, you went back to your parents' house.
That was temporary.
But I don't get it. How did this all happen so quickly? I thought I would have somewhere to live.
Oh, so you thought you could push your way back into my life and even my house?
I need somewhere that I can move around easily. I need to stay at your parents' house. Your family needs to let me in. That's the least you can do.
We're not helping you. You're not a part of this family. No matter how hard it is for you to live in a wheelchair, we don't owe you anything. Just leave me alone and let me live my life in peace.
But you can't do this to me. You can't abandon someone who's in a wheelchair.
My mother just told me she called the police. They should be on their way to her house right now. Maybe if you're nice, they might help you.
No, you can't call the police on me. Don't you think I have enough troubles already?
My mother doesn't need you causing any disturbances outside of her house. You need to be an adult here and just go quietly.
But Amy, I need you. You can't leave a poor defenseless man in a wheelchair on the street. You can't abandon me.
Tell it to the police. Good luck with everything, Sheldon. You're gonna need it. Well, bye-bye now. Shortly after, the police pulled up outside her house and it sounds like Sheldon went away quietly. A few days after that, I received an apology from Sheldon's parents. They paid me the alimony that he owes in a lump sum. It sounds like they took Sheldon in while he is in physical therapy. He should be able to walk again someday. They told me they aren't planning on going easy on him. They're going to make sure he pays them back and changes his selfish attitude. It sounds like he's already terrified. Thank you for watching! If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time!